It's time for part 2 of my junk drawer video series. I like to think of a junk drawer as your home EDC location, where you have a variety of your different preps stored for quick access. In part 1 of this video series, we did a junk drawer survey and went to various houses to see what they had in their junk drawers, try to find out how they were organized, maybe find some common items, as well as a few unique items. So for this video, I'm going to show you what I have in my junk drawer. Let's get started. Here's what I have stored in my junk drawer. So as with all my systems, I like going about it with a modular approach. So everything's organized into various compartments. For example, I have a little tools module, I have an office supply module, a battery module, and all the items here are fairly practical, and I try to avoid duplicates if possible. The one cool thing I have in this particular drawer is that I have this little light over here that you may have noticed, and this is a motion activated light. It's made by a company called TheUrbanPrepper drawer, and it's pretty cool, especially when you don't want to turn the lights on or if you might have a power outage. This will light up your junk drawer enough for you to find out what you're looking for. So for this particular video, I'm going to take everything out of here and we'll go on the tabletop and I'll show you all the different items that I carry. The first item I like to show you is our home flashlight. I like keeping our home flashlight stored in the junk drawer for quick access. And this is an oldie but a goodie. This is the Maglite. This is the Maglite 3D cell LED flashlight in black. I like this one. One, it's fairly affordable. Two, it's so large that I never want to carry it for normal EDC purposes. So I'm always going to want to have it in the home. It just takes normal D batteries. It's a little bit heavy. It could serve as a self-defense weapon if you wanted it to. And it just works. So that's the flashlight. Here are all the items out of my mini office module. I have 2 Sharpie markers, 2 highlighters, 2 Pentel 0.9 millimeter mechanical pencils, 2 Zebra F701 pens, 1 4-in-1 precision screwdriver set, and 1 mini Maglite flashlight. It takes 2 AA batteries. This is my batteries module, which features a little plastic organizer that you could get on Amazon. So in here I have 4 D batteries, 6 C batteries, 12 AA batteries, and 12 AAA batteries. I find these are the most common ones that I use for home EDC purposes. Here are all the items stored in my tools module. Starting here on the right, this is made by Maxcraft. This is a Maxcraft 8-ounce stubby claw hammer. Next, I have a little pliers set made by Stanley. This is just some normal pliers, some needle nose pliers. Over here is an 8-inch crescent wrench. Next, I have a few tools made by Klein Tools. I really like the Klein Tools brand. This is a Phillips screwdriver, 4-inch. A Klein Tools straight-inch screwdriver. Over here, this is a stubby little mini one that you could use. The most regularly used item out of the junk drawer is my Klein Tools beer bottle opener. It's an awesome bottle opener. Over here is a 25-foot Stanley Power Lock measuring tape, and just a little hex wrench over here for, I get these all the time with putting furniture together, and so I just have one now in the junk drawer. And those are all the items stored in my tools module. This Rubbermaid Extra Deep Organizer stores a lot of different items that I carry inside of my junk drawer. I have it somewhat organized. I have an Illumination little section. I have another office section here. This is another office supplies type section with what I call the sticky items, like glue items. This is a miscellaneous compartment. Over on this one, it's maybe a medium length compartment. I have a first aid here, some tape, a deck of cards. Over here, this is my candles compartment. And on this section here is I have just other office and random miscellaneous supplies that are a little longer in length. So let's take all of them out now and we'll go through all of them one by one. Here are all the items out of the Rubbermaid organizer. Starting here on the bottom left, I have a mini calculator, some liquid paper whiteout, a glue stick, some Gorilla super glue, Scotch tape. This is a Paper Pro Nano mini stapler, Fresnel lens, Gorilla duct tape, gaffer's tape. This is a little glasses cleaning cloth. Over here, this is the remote for the Where's the Remote, and I have a bunch of different receivers stored on different things. I can show you that later. Over here is a large paper clamp. I use this for bags of chips to keep them fresh. A couple different hygiene items. This is in the miscellaneous compartment. I have some toenail clippers, some fingernail clippers, Revlon tweezers, I have a Optimus Prime hand. Baby Prepper often loses his toys. Moving up here at the top, I have a random light bulb. I have some zip ties over here, twist ties, a couple yellow notepads. Over here in my candles compartment, I have various strike-on-box matches. I have a 100-hour plus candle. It's an emergency candle. Some tea light candles. Over here are some felt pads. In my junk drawer survey video, everyone had felt pads and none of them were organized, so I put it in an old prescription bottle to help keep them organized. Here's a little memo notepad. A deck of cards. This is made by Fiskars. It's Fiskars Advantage scissors. These are awesome scissors, by the way. Bic lighter. Over here is some Scotch shipping tape. And then last but not least, I have a little mini first aid kit. It's basically a beefed up mini Medi. It has a lot more bandages, basically a beefed up mini Medi kit with some Neosporin in it. And those are all the items stored in the Rubbermaid Extra Deep Organizer. Let's move on to the items in the Plano 9-compartment stowaway organizer in Pearl Latch. I almost forgot to mention that I also have a ruler stored in the Rubbermaid Extra Deep Organizer as well. It's made by Westcott. It's a non-shatter ruler. So let's open this up. These are basically random knickknacks that I like having for quick access. So they're all labeled. I have rubber bands, paper clamps of various sizes, paper clips, thumbtacks, some nails, staples, safety pins, and then I have a little sewing kit in here with basically some thread, some needles, and various buttons. And those are all the items in this little miscellaneous kit. That's going to do it for this junk drawer video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Again, I have a PDF available in the description box below that you could download and have a list of all the items that are included in this junk drawer. I tried to stay fairly practical with the items that I included. For example, you don't see any kind of 550 paracord or multi-tools or anything like that. Just very common items that you might use for home EDC purposes. I'd like to hear some of the items that you guys like to have in your junk drawer, so please feel free to leave any kind of comments below in the comment section. And I hope, again, that you enjoyed watching this junk drawer video. Take care.